having a good time. And before he was like, I don't want to do a cruise again. I'm tired of cruising. No, I think I proved him wrong this time. Washer station. Why is it so far away? Dulce de leche? Oh my gosh, this is not healthy. But hello. And this one is brown sugar, cinnamon, sugar syrup, raisins. Oh my gosh. This is not healthy. Good morning on MSC Meraviglia, day 5. I know yesterday said day 3, but that was day 4. So today's day 5, and of course we are going to start with breakfast. I tried to pick a healthy breakfast, but then there was something that I just could not resist. Dulce de leche. It's actually bread. And then this one is also bread filled with various toppings like cinnamon and raisins and all the goodness that you would find on a not healthy breakfast. It's about 9:20 this morning. My husband and I are already downstairs getting our food. The kids are awake. I had to actually yell at them this morning because I did not want to have another late start of the morning. Today's agenda. We are going back to that Long Beach Bay. We're going back to that Cove. And as my husband described it, he says, this is where I envision my vacation. We need to go there. That is your vacation. That will be ours too. So we're going there today to spend most of our morning. But first, breakfast. I'm going to start off with a healthy choice. Now that all of our healthy options are eaten, which was just a cucumber, let's dig in. Always love hash browns. Let's try this dulce de leche. Tastes like pudding with butter. It's okay. Let's try the one with all the topping. Tastes like bread pudding. Now let's go to the eggs. They serve pretty good eggs here. Just like home. I'm going to take another bite of this. Oh yeah. Hash browns never disappoint. Sausage? I'm not much of a sausage person, but it's good.
The only place that's worth going far to is that.
We changed our dining area, so we're like outside the buffet, the very aft. So this is where we're gonna have the remaining of our breakfast. The girls are still upstairs. We're trying to text them using the MSC app, so just make sure that each person you have on your contact list, you do have to scan their QR code. Each profile has a QR code, and then you have to take another phone and scan it. You can't also do a chat message like what we used to do in Royal Caribbean. You have to do individual messages. They have buffet tables all along here as well. So this whole entire deck is pretty much almost a buffet area. More options: roasted tomato and cheddar cheese, bacon, sausage, strata cake. You can also have omelet your way. They will call out your number when the omelet is ready to be picked up. Good morning. It's a little bit different on this side. They have eggs Benedict, and then they have this pastrami, potato baked egg, and mozzarella cheese. There's also a big pot of congee, and then some vegetable fried rice. And this one is beef fried rice. A parfait section here. You can see how busier it is in this section, so definitely go to the back. There are more choices there. They have also the same as what they have in the front, and there's more seating and there's a better view. Start the morning a little bit differently with some cappuccino. Good morning, Camille. Good morning. She hasn't been in my videos that much. Morning. Good morning. I'm gonna grab another one. This was really good yesterday. Kids are here. We're in the back again, having breakfast. I also got another muselli, and I'm gonna start my day with a cappuccino. Right now, my family and I have decided to go on a last-minute excursion. Now, this is the problem with doing that, is that it gets booked very quickly, and so there's a snorkel and catamaran swim cruise that we want to take, and that's completely booked for today. I'm not seeing any dates for tomorrow, at least here in the excursion area, because the excursions calendar is closed, so I'm using their kiosk. But you would find the same exact thing on your cell phone. So if you really, really want to do something, make sure that you book it ahead of time so you have a spot for that specific time. So I'm just going to head back upstairs, get the kids. We're just going to go to the beach, and hopefully maybe along our journey, maybe we'll find an excursion that we can do. Finally heading out of here so we can go swimming on the beach. We have 2 boogie boards with us. I have a beach blanket, which I got on Amazon. I'm going to show you that. It's pretty big. And then we have all of our snorkel sets. It's just after 11 o'clock. We made it here at the gangway. It's on deck 5, by the way. It's a really quick process. You just need your card, they scan it, and then you get off the ship. You can get off the ship and come back on the ship as many times as you want, even like late last night. Like we saw those guests leaving really late. Ooh. Be careful when you get down these steps. These are very steep. I'm holding onto the rail as I go down. Here we go again, outside of MSC Meraviglia. Looks like the crowd has gotten a lot less because they're already off the ship. We're the latecomers. We spoke with one of the MSC employees right outside the ship, and she gave us some tips here. So the minibus, which costs $7, can bring you to Horseshoe Bay. My husband wants to do the Long Bay Beach. That's a little bit further down from Horseshoe Bay. There's also a little pathway if you want to walk between 2 beaches. So we're going to walk from Horseshoe Bay to Long Bay Beach. That's the plan. Also, there's a ferry that goes to St. George's and also to Hamilton on Wednesday nights throughout the summer. They have a festival. It's kind of like a flea market / food vendor, that kind of thing. And we were supposed to go there yesterday. At least that was my original plan when I was planning this vacation. And we were exhausted. But just to let you know, that is something you can do at night. The ferries will run really late. She says otherwise the ferries normally run like around 8 o'clock is the latest. But to confirm it with the bus and ferry building, which is like a pink building. For location-wise, this is MSC. This is our boat. And then over here, you'll find the minibuses and taxis. And if you want to go to the ferry and all that, there's like a pink building beyond this blue building. Go ahead. Do you guys go to any other beaches besides Horseshoe?
Well, that's the main beach. Everybody wants to go.
Oh, all right, thank you. Let's just take a look at this map because it gets very confusing of which beach that we're going to. So Horseshoe Bay, honey, can you point that out? Okay, and then where's Warwick Long Bay? That's the beach that we want to go to also. And then don't get that confused with Somerset Long Bay, which is right here. The one that Jonathan wants to go to is...
Okay, now what I do for you all, that most guys wouldn't do, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get to the Horseshoe Bay. I've got 2 stops to make before we get to the Horseshoe Bay, because some folks are going to the Long Bay in Somerset, just around the corner. And some are going to the Long Bay. That's just well, a mile away from the Horseshoe Bay.
Here's a stand where you can rent the beach chairs and beach umbrellas. They also sell water, soda, chips, and hot dogs. So it's really, really convenient. It's right by where the bus drops you off. There's samples of the beach chairs that you can rent with a canopy, but the beach umbrella is $15, the chairs is $15, and the soda is really inexpensive, especially for at this time. Where else you're going to get the cold soda? And I just noticed that they have a map of all different beaches along the shoreline. This is where we are right now, this beach right here. And then you have several beaches to go to. Jobson's Cove is what my husband wants to go and see, which is right here as well. Here's another view where the minibus drops you off. the stand right here, the Cove. You can walk down this path or down this path. All right, so we made it to the Long Bay Beach. This is the cove that my husband wanted to visit from yesterday's quick visit. So the water is quite cold. I'm going to try to take as much footage I can with my cell phone, and then later on I'll use this camera again. But I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far and all the vlogs that I've posted for the MSC Meraviglia. If you have been enjoying this vlog so far, please like the video and subscribe. I know my channel is not cruising, but it is life adventures, cooking, and all that. So if you enjoy any of these videos, please watch the videos till the very end and give me a thumbs up. I very greatly appreciate it. We have been swimming for maybe about 40 minutes now. It does get a little bit deeper as you go closer to the rocks, and then right at the rocks there's actually a place where you can stand. Camille's over there at the very proximity of the rock. My husband's there too. The two girls are right here, and then Jonathan's there. We are missing Jeffrey, and he's going on a different vacation. That's why he's not with us. There is a little bit of a shade where I am right now. There's a tree. And sorry, I look stark white. I have my sunblock on because you really need to heavily apply it. We have our beach blanket. I didn't show you the huge beach blanket. It's not very tidy right now, but at least I'll show you how big it is. You get the idea how big this beach blanket is. It's pretty spread out onto the sand here. And if it was spread out nicely, it would be a lot bigger. The dimensions should be on the package. I did buy this on Amazon, and I did look at reviews to see what was the biggest one, and this is the one I found for the best price. We also have a couple of boogie boards here that we used. Not that it's like a lot of waves in this water, but we used it just to rest on. So here's a closer view of the Long Bay Beach, and this is the Cove.
Did you remember to bring the tiny little bottles for the sand?
I did. I brought it.
Okay, can we get it?
It's in the bag. You can get it there.
Not right now.
Yeah. I saw a bit of coral over here. There it is, right there by my foot. It's pink. Doesn't look like it's that deep. The girls got their snorkel on. Jonathan's climbing this rock. I'm a little concerned, but I've seen people do that. It's just you have to be careful. Hi. Here's another great picture taking area. You can step on top of the rocks, just be careful, and then you see the ocean behind you. Right there. Okay, just be careful here. There are rocks hidden in the sand. Like I stepped on one of them. More places to take pictures. You can really see the pink bits of sand. There's Jonathan on the very top. You can see a small inlet. The water is very wavy on that side. The driver, he was telling us all sorts of information about Bermuda. He said it's like the top 6 most beautiful beach in the world, and that's the Horseshoe Bay. This one is Long Bay Beach. My husband and Camille made it to this area. I'm just not the adventurer to climb on this because this is really slippery. We have our water shoes. It's just not, I don't have it here. I have it in the bag, which I have to make another trip back to our stuff. On that point of view, definitely bring your water shoes so you don't scrape your feet as you walk in this area. At least my trip is not too far. I can still get it. All these bits and pieces of rocks on the floor, they're pretty much the same color as the sand. Oh wow.
Maybe Pocahontas or Moana or whatever.
We've been here for several hours now, and the water has receded a lot to the point where the water doesn't go that deep when you're already like more than halfway in, like maybe to your knees. So the kids are still playing back there. A lot of people has left. You can see that's how much the water receded. Well, people are still jumping from there even though if it's low tide. That's something I wouldn't recommend, but it is pretty deep right in that middle where the water gets darker. That little fish I wouldn't say little, that big fish is still here. Here it is. It's still going around this rock and just feeding off it. So they said you can't really disturb this fish because it's cleaning the coral. It's a really important part of the beaches here. And then you can see like little yellow fishes, black and yellow, just swimming around. Little crabby. That big bluefish finally went to the other side. It just like swam in between all these people. Wasn't even scared. It's a pretty big fish too. I would say maybe the size of my head. There it is here, feeding off this barnacle. And all along here, it's very low-lying water right now. Look at this amazing rock formation here. There's also like a cave, a little cave in these rocks that you can walk in, and my husband said it's about 10 feet and it goes around. There he is over there, still snorkeling. I keep saying, let's go, let's explore. And nobody wants to move because it's so perfect over here. This little bird is having a feast whenever a crab or some kind of bug comes out of those little holes. They'll go and grab it. Ooh. You can see all the algae. Don't know why it's all scratched up like that. My son and my oldest daughter actually took a path that they were able to be on top of this rock. They said they couldn't see past this rock though. They weren't high enough. Everybody has been saying so far that Horseshoe Bay Beach is a no-go. They get there, they see the crowd, it's too much, it's overwhelming, and then they leave. At least the ones that are here that I met. They said this Jacobson's Cove, which is right next to Long Bay Beach, is really the place to go. It's really not that big, and honestly, I don't think everybody knows about it. They see that beach and they're like, oh, let's go stay there. But this cove, this is really amazing. We've been here pretty much all day. And there's a lot of bits of pink sand mixed in. It's gorgeous. We did take a little vial of sand with us. You're looking at two completely different people here. We turned into the locals. We're dark. But we've been here for basically all day. All right, so we got here at 12, and then it's 5:45 now. So basically all day. So that was Jacobson's Cove, and then right next to it is the Long Bay Beach.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, and you can see there's a sign over there. People had said that Horseshoe Bay wasn't it because it was too crowded. Yeah, here is nice. It's gorgeous. The water is the bluest I have ever seen. It's not busy at all. You have to bring something like a tent or chairs or something. We just have the beach blanket. And then my son wanted to do a little bit of boogie boarding. So that's him over there. There are waves, but they're just not strong enough. They're not like surfing, of course. They're not that big. So we're just going to be here for another few minutes, and then we have to make a little bit of a walk, about 20-minute walk to Horseshoe Bay, and that's where the minibuses are. My husband says that if we can get a taxi, but I don't know how you would. It doesn't stop here, and I don't believe they have Uber here. But everything we're doing is just our first experience, so we're learning as we go, and anything new that I find out, then I will let you know as well. So if any of your family decides to come here, then you can kind of share the tips with them. So someone actually called for us, one of the drivers there. Look, he was nice. And there's a lot of people that want to get back too. So like it came out perfect. So look around to see if there's any drivers that may want to bring you because they can't find a resource for you. They can call somebody else. So you don't have to walk back all that way. Hey everyone, we are back at the Royal Navy Dockyard. It was about a 20-minute drive. That was not a minibus, that was a privately owned van. So she charges the same amount as we would be charged for a minibus, and that was $9. So that was really inexpensive. We didn't have to walk any bit. And then, so at the dockyard, we have Norwegian. This is the breakaway. This itinerary is 5 nights, and this is another itinerary I was looking into, but then we decided on the MSC. So the lady that we met over there with the 2 kids, she says that this is actually the 2nd time. So this is the same experience that she had last year. She just loved it. And she said she got hooked. But this is actually a beautiful ship. This one and the Joy also sails from New York. Ours sails from Brooklyn, which is not far from Manhattan, the Manhattan terminal, which the breakaway did leave from. And then you can see some tours here. They have a ferry that will bring you to St. George. There's also another boat here. It says floating fun park, food and bar service. You have another one, Bon Voyage party, and that's an additional cost. They all have to do with some kind of drinking. And late at night, last night, we saw people hang around here. Yeah, we can do that. Our room is up there. It's right underneath that overhead, right in the middle somewhere. This is where you have to do a check-in before boarding. So make sure you have your boarding pass and a photo ID that will also scan your bags. Oh boy, this is exactly what I need. Hello. Oh good, we came just in time. They're putting everything away. I just tripped right there, but I'm okay. Did not get injured. You want a game? It sounds like you want something. We came in at level 4, but if you go up one more level to level 5, you'll see more sets of elevators, so you don't have to wait downstairs. Oh my gosh, this is your favorite. That's crazy. Where do they have that? It's under like ethnic foods or something?
You have shrimp as well.
Shrimp? Okay. Catherine has really good eats today. She loves mussels. I'm going to have a little bit of the vegetable pizza. And I'm going to actually head to the ethnic foods. Clam chowder. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to have some of that. They have broiled seafood, which looks really good. Grilled calamari. And Bloody Mary mussels. And then some smoked salmon. That looks like crab, like imitation crab. Hi. Did you taste that yet?
No.
It's a lot of it. She's gonna eat that really fast. You have the salad bar. That one is red bliss potato salad with crispy bacon. This one is Asian style soba noodle. You have beetroot salad with goat cheese cream and truffle emulsion. And then chopped Italian salad.
Adobo.
Oh yes. I can't say no. Oh, the fat. Yes, thank you. We got vegetable spring roll. I'm gonna have one of these. You want some roasted Brussels sprout with bacon, chicken, and baked pasta? Ooh, okay. I don't know why they call this Diane, but this is steak Diane. I'll just plop it right here next to the adobo. This one is actually gratinated pork, fennel meatballs in roast tomato and mozzarella. By the way, this is a pre-dinner dinner because we're planning to go to the main dining room later, which is at 9:30 and it's only 8 o'clock. We have not had any food since breakfast, so all of my family is starving right now. And yes, we can't eat 2 dinners because we're very hungry. So I'm gonna start off with a clam chowder. It could use a little bit more cream and less salt, maybe. It does have a lot of like grittiness to it too, but I do like it. Let's try Diane steak or steak Diane. It's a bit chewy. It doesn't have much flavor though, but it is juicy. We're gonna try pork adobo. Oh, if you are Filipino or know how a Filipino eats, you know we love our pork and our pork fat. And this has a lot of it. Anyway. That's so good. Vegetable spring roll. Ooh, freshly made. Much, much different than our egg rolls that we make. even when it's vegetable. I feel like it's missing a lot of like the onion and garlic that we put in here. More so the garlic. They do have scallions, and I do like the crispiness of the egg roll. It's just really, really oily, like it's been sitting in oil, you know? We also have our imitation crab salad. I don't know, is this crab? It tastes like a very, very dry cheese. So honestly, I don't know what this is. I'm so full from this pre-dinner dinner. I don't know how I'm gonna fit dinner in the main dining room. But that adobo was really good. It had some kind of like avocado salad, whatever it was. That was good. The clam chowder was good too, overall. And we missed our sunset behind me. So we're sitting right now at the dock side. This is like my husband's favorite side to have dinner. That's like a grilled calamari. I did see that too. I like the crispy ones better. Ooh. So here's sunset, or what's left of it. You can see basically the naval dockyard. There's still stuff going on. People are still like coming off the ship and doing stuff. You can still see ferries come in and out of the inlet too. Oh wow. Is that strawberry shortcake or is that something else?
A peach cake there.
Wow, that looks great.
Thank you, ma'am. Nice.
Yes, please. A small one. Ooh. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Enjoy.
I like to eat my sweets and my savory together. And this is the only time I will eat rice because their rice is just so good. Whoa, that looks good. Now look at this guy's plate. It's filled. Looks great. Their food is really good here.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yeah.
the food over here, no complaint.
Yes, no complaint. All right, so everybody who I meet here is so nice, whether it's a guest or an employee. You know, everybody's on vacation. So I got my rice and my cake, and I'm ready to eat again. This place is huge. They have like such a big, like, buffet area, and you have a lot of tables too. I remember when we went on the Royal Caribbean ships. Oh, there's Jonathan. Hey, John. You can hardly find a table. But here, yes, there's definitely a table. You might have to go in the back, but there's definitely a table. So, let's get some crispy bacon. Ooh. I saw one of the employees like just crushing it up. Every day, I bump into somebody new that asks me about my Osmo Pocket 3. This is what I'm using right now to vlog. And so I give them my opinion, and they're really interested in it. So he said he has a DJI Osmo Pocket 1, and he says, you know, it doesn't have the same features, obviously, and he was thinking of getting it. So he might get it, along with all the other people that I met asking about it. But bacon is bacon, guys. But at first I thought this was bacon and cabbage, so that's why I got it. But now I see it's like all bacon. And TMI, I've been really constipated on this trip. I need some more veggies. Seriously need more veggies. It touched the cake icing. I like salty and sweet together. So I might just take another piece of cake and eat it like that. A little bit weird, but I like it. The fried rice, it doesn't smell like the fried rice from the other day. It's a little, I don't smell anything. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be the same flavor. Wow. I'm mistaken. No, this is just like the other day. This is good. If you see fried rice, I would definitely get it. This is close to the dessert. So if you see the dessert, the fried rice should be next to it for some reason. Fried rice for the win. We have a lot of satisfied bellies right now. We don't know if we're able to eat again in the main dining room. Like, this was a really good dinner. Like, what buffet has mussels, like, out in a cruise ship? What buffet has pork shoulder, like, the way it was made? Like, who has that? So, we're full. Look at these faces. When you know that they're tired and their bellies are full, you know the food's really good. So, I can't complain at all about MSC. All the reviews that I've heard and read, and you know what? I'm taking my own review. So far, the food has been great. Their selection has been delicious. The staff, there's plenty of staff. I mean, we're sailing in August, so we are sailing in the peak time. But I cannot complain about the service that we've been getting. It's above and beyond. The food is excellent. The shows, I'm not sure yet. I only saw the Houdini, and that was a prepaid show, so I can't say anything about else. They have dance lessons on the pool deck. They have games. They give away free stuff, like my daughter won a hat. If you have a complaint, I mean, it has to be a valid complaint, okay? They'll give you a on-board credit. I mean, how much more can they give? They really, really give a lot. So I cannot complain at all about MSC. Our embarkation was swift and easy. From start to finish, 30 minutes. So really, really fast. Catherine, I want to know from your own words, as a child, how do you like this cruise ship?
I like out of 10 stars.
You can just tell me your experiences, your good and bad.
I don't know.
Is there anything that stands out? Obviously, the food stood out because you ate it all. And the swimming, right? I can't put Catherine on the spot, but I can definitely know what she likes and what she doesn't like, what she's been enjoying. She has been having a great time. My husband too, right, honey? You've been having a good time. And before, he was like, I don't want to do a cruise again. I'm tired of cruising. No, I think I proved him wrong this time. We're in Bermuda. You have all this good food. Like, what more do you want? You just wake up, go to the buffet. It's all done. It's all done for you. No matter what time of day, it is coffee time. Oh, yeah. Nice and hot. But aren't these MSC cups really cute? They sell MSC cups in the stores downstairs, but it doesn't look like this. It looks totally different. This one is very classic, and I really like it. I hear some people take the mugs, but I won't. We went back down to the atrium, and there's also a sign here that you can still leave the ship. We're still docked here till tomorrow afternoon. So anyway, we're looking for a place. We're looking for a different photographer this time, so we can take some pictures. We did the stairs already. We did the atrium in the background. I want to do, I guess there's a plain one here. There's also one with a background of roses, but we're wearing red, so red on red wouldn't look right. Catherine looks so cute. Thank you. So all of the pictures that we've been taking are all going to be digital. They're all included in the package. So no matter how many photos we take, we're all going to get them digitally as long as they're in per cabin. So that's why we're trying to do this as much as possible. The other kids are not down here, so I need to get them down here so we can all take pictures, because it's just been me and my husband and my other daughter since yesterday. So we really need to get our package worth. In the meantime, we are in the atrium. I don't see live music right now, but it looks like there's a setup downstairs. All right, so this guy's setting up. Oh, I believe, is this the guy who said he has a YouTube channel?
It's 9 o'clock on a Thursday. The crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
Let me show you the difference of how much we saved from the island tour the other day. So on this, like the screen, which is a touch screen, you can see that each adult for a Bermuda tour for 5 hours was $100 or is $130. A minor is the same price. For us, for 4.5 hours, we paid only $300. His charge is $85 per hour, and you're still going to save a lot of money compared to getting your excursion on well, I guess with the cruise line. Even though you don't have anything booked for the next day or for that day, go out and ask, because if you don't ask, you don't know. And that's what we did, and we saved money that way. So just showing you where the exit is if you're still going out. But this is the gangway right here on the same level of the atrium, right there. Let me just show you real quick what we're having to dinner. At least these are the starters and some entrees, so we're gonna be really quick about it. Serena ordered vegetable teriyaki. Those look like Mayfa noodles. Jonathan has the chicken Alfredo. Catherine has the same thing, but she's eating the escargot. The escargot is exactly like Royal Caribbean's. Does it taste the same?
To me, it tastes a little different.
Is it less garlicky?
Yeah.
Because I don't smell the garlic like I used to with these. It has like some kind of like topping on top here. It's buttery, garlicky too. This is beetroot salad with some kind of whipped butter with garlic in it. I can definitely eat like a whole plate full, because that's really delicious and healthy. Maybe not so much the whipped butter, but everything else is. Here we go, we have dessert already. I asked them to serve us quickly because I want to go to a magic show. So this is my dulce de leche for my dessert for dinner. It does have multiple layers in here, but you really can't taste the layers. The texture is all pretty much the same. I was really expecting more of like a condensed cream, like a dulce de leche, but I don't taste that in here. I can't say it's bad, it's just not what I was expecting.
Oh, you have one bite. Can you put some?
Serena already started eating her cake, but this is the grandma's chocolate cake. It's truly chocolatey, with a piece of like chocolate stick and some caramel sauce on the plate. Just to let you know about the ice cream here. So between the main dining room ice cream and the buffet ice cream, they taste very similar. But did you know the ice cream in the pool deck is totally different? It's darker, it's sweeter. Yes, this is more like of the real ice cream that you would buy in the stores. It still melts fast, but doesn't taste as sweet and it's not as dark. But either way, you know, whichever ice cream you like, they both taste good. I'm just letting you know the differences. While the party's going on that side, we decided to come back here and change our reservations for tomorrow. So we have a show that we want to change the time. You cannot change a time unless you cancel what you already have. So that's what we're doing right now. We want to just advance our time to 7:30 instead of 10 o'clock. Here's our Broadway shows that are available. We have Encore, Variety Show, and Live. We chose the Encore just because we want some musicals. Well, here ends day 5 on the MSC Meraviglia. My husband and I are walking towards the back of the ship. We started off, what was that? That was the fort, right? And they had this like glow party, so loud. And honestly, just wasn't my vibe. So I told my husband, let's just go to bed early because tomorrow's the last day for Bermuda. We told our kids already to be up and early, and we're not gonna have breakfast here. We're just gonna hit the road to Hamilton. We'll take the ferry there. So anything that may or may not happen tonight, like whether we go downstairs again, I will let you know tomorrow on MSC Meraviglia Day 6. Our cruise is coming close to an end, but we gotta enjoy for what we have left. So what do you think today? How do you think the day ended?
Oh, me?
You? Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? Okay, so yeah, my battery's about to die, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Bartenders on deck 5 are great. Every employee that I've met so far have been really, really great. Give you excellent service above and beyond. They're always just smiling. They're always asking if you need anything. I really, really recommend MSC, guys. Like this has been a great experience so far. Oh, wait.